Sana'y masabi sa awit kong ito, lahat ng inanais nitong puso ko sana.
Hello everyone, welcome back.
Happy November. It's getting a little chilly in Southern California.
74 degrees.
Yeah.
Looking pretty cold.
Say, when we say chilly, we mean
She's got her sweater
70.
on. Yeah.
How are you all doing? How was your October? Did you do anything fun for Halloween, especially considering the circumstances that we're in?
By the way, we are wearing our Family Plays game gear, representing them. They are another YouTube channel, so check them out.
We'll leave a link to their content in the description below. Speaking of other content creators, October was Filipino-American History Month. And so last week, in order to celebrate that, I put together a video on Twitter highlighting a few Filipino content creators in Tabletop. And so you saw a little portion of it in our intro today.
At the beginning, yeah.
Yeah, but if you stick around to the end, the whole video is only about a minute. And it does showcase, I believe, six really awesome content creators. And representation is really, really important. You know, like, this is speaking from experience growing up as a people of color. It really is big. And so I was really happy to be able to showcase these people because I think that they're all amazing.
So we'll go ahead and leave links to all their content below.
So you can check them out as well. Stick around to the end. You can see the whole video.
So we have been having a pretty busy month last month. And
That was a really busy month.
And that will lead into next month as well.
Yeah.
We made an appearance on Tabletop tonight with Ruel Gaviola. And spoiler alert, he is one of the Filipino content creators that Monique has alluded to.
Yes.
Does great stuff. I would highly recommend checking him out.
Yeah, we'll leave a link to that stream down below as well. And so we went on his stream to discuss the video and kind of like the process of making the video.
Yeah, so that was just basically having a conversation and then playing on Board Game Arena Takedo, which we hadn't played in
years.
I think probably like five years maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, that game ends really quickly before you know it.
Yeah, we were just having a conversation and just kind of playing, and then all of a sudden we're like, I think the game's over. And that's it.
Yeah, it was funny. We were also on the Charity Board Gamer stream. This is Chris Goodlet. He has people come on his stream to discuss charitable topics. Because we were also a part of the Stonemeyer Games, the annual Stonemeyer Games auction where everybody kind of contributes to charity, we discussed the charity of choice on there as well. So we'll leave a link down below. We also did a couple of things for Spiel Digital, which some of you may have caught. And so for those of you who attended Spiel Digital, we are curious to know how you enjoyed it. We know that online conventions are kind of...
They're still strange.
They're still
strange to me, yeah.
They're working on it.
Yeah.
So we are curious to know what your experience was like.
So speaking of last month with Spiel Digital, we did do 2 live streams. One was for a game called Hibachi, and the other one was for a game from Haba called Five or Findin', which was pretty fun. That was really, really cool. Yeah. So I think now we are a lot more comfortable with live streaming. So we do apologize for those people who watched our earlier live streams at 480p.
It was a rocky road.
It was a rocky road. And then when we also tried to live stream again at 1080p, not thinking that we should probably get an Ethernet cable that plugs in.
That was the rockiest road.
So that was super glitchy. So we appreciate all the people who have watched those and watched along with us and bared with us.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
There was like a core group of like 30 people or so who would like come to these live streams and really stuck through it. Especially during that one that was like, you weren't watching, basically.
Yeah.
You were just listening to us. It was a podcast.
It was stop motion.
We figured it out. It was an Ethernet
cable
solution. And so we're probably going to continue doing live streams here and there. This month, we know that there are 2 weeks that we're not going to be able to, including this week, because we have some obligations.
And the holidays coming up. Thanksgiving, yep.
And my birthday. But we have this 50-foot long Ethernet cable, so we're probably going to continue to try to use it.
Yeah.
So far we've been doing live streams on Fridays. We did do one on a Saturday. We aim to do them on Fridays at noon. So if
that's the ultimate goal.
Yeah.
But sometimes because of other scheduling conflicts,
we
just don't really know when we're going to do it. So thanks for sticking around and checking them out. And we have just maintained a playlist now on our YouTube channel. So if you go under the tab that says live, all our streams that are in 1080p will be there.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now that we're in November, we are going to give you a Pfister series update. So we are now into the heavy games. We're going to be putting out Great Western Trail, Blackout Hong Kong, and Maracaibo. We're probably going to skip out on Expedition to New Dale.
Yeah. When we started the Pfister series, we did not anticipate both Cloud Age and Monster Expedition coming out.
Right.
So that adds another 2 games, which are his newest games that we'd like to highlight.
Yes. We are working on Cloud Age. We're not sure about that one yet, but Monster Expedition, we did get approval to cover that one. So we don't know about the timing of that game yet, but it is going to happen in the near future.
It'll appear, yeah.
And now on to some new business. So we are in the process of putting together our website.
Building a website.
We've been working on this for a long time, but we finally secured
I don't know if we've been working on it for a long time.
I've been mentally working on it for a long time.
Okay, gotcha.
So we anticipate having it out by the end of the month. And on the website is going to be some useful information, hopefully, for anybody who follows our channel, including like our calendar, so you can kind of look ahead and see what we're planning on releasing when.
Typically, it'll be a tentative content calendar.
Yeah. That would be that. I think that's really needed. And if we continue to live stream, we're going to have those live stream dates and times on there as well. We're also going to be putting up our BGG account and collection list on there. Because we've been asked, especially over the past month, by several people about where they can like look up our collection online. And so we're probably going to post it on that website so it's easy for everybody to access.
Yeah, if you follow Before You Play on BGG, you'll see that we have nothing in our collection. Literally no games in our collection. So I'll have to port them all over and get them there.
The other thing that we're working on is, and this is something that we've kind of debated for a while, but we really didn't want to do it for a very long time. But now we're thinking we need to. And this is a Patreon. We know that a lot of other content creators do it. We don't know how people feel about it. It's always kind of like a weird subject, right?
Yeah.
But we have come to a point in our channel where we need to upgrade things. Like there are things that we need in order for us to improve the quality of our videos and just in order for us to grow. And so content creation is very expensive. And so we are looking to upgrade some equipment, including our audio situation, because we know that there are a few people who have expressed their difficulty in kind of hearing the videos. Sometimes it sounds echoey or you have to turn it up all the time. And that's because we don't have a dedicated mic for this.
Yeah, we're not.
We also know that our top-down camera is not the best. And so if we're going to continue doing these playthroughs, we would like for all of the quality of the videos to be as clear as possible.
Yeah, I'd love for that camera up there to be super crisp.
Yeah. Right now it's just not.
Yeah.
We also need to do some branding. Like all other content creators have like logos and just like merchandise and just things,
cartoon images of themselves. Like we
don't have any of that.
Us. Yeah.
We have like our original like banner.
Yeah.
And then we've just been making do with it. So, and all of this is expensive. And so we're considering doing a Patreon. We would like to know what your thoughts are on this. We would also like to know if you're interested in supporting us via Patreon, what kind of Patreon-only content would you be interested in seeing? So we do have some ideas specifically regarding voting on Shelf of Shame playthroughs, stuff like that. Or maybe even like a how to teach series, just little things here and there that we're brainstorming. But we would love to hear what you all are specifically interested in.
Okay, so moving on. Last month we did a playthrough of a game called Mysterium Park, which is kind of a truncated version, lean and mean version of the original Mysterium. And we did a playthrough, so I'll leave a link right over here. And what we're going to be doing is Asmodee gave us a second copy, and we are going to be doing a giveaway. And this giveaway is going to be super basic, super simple. All you have to do if you want to be entered in this giveaway is leave a comment below with what your favorite gaming experience was of last month. And also somewhere in that comment at the very end, just put the words Mysterium Park. That's a way that we'll know that you want to be entered in the giveaway.
So just tag on Mysterium Park to the end of your comment, even if it doesn't make sense.
So the giveaway will run for 10 days, all the way up until November 10th. And what we're going to do is we're going to randomly select one of the comments. And then the way we'll notify you is we're going to put it in the description who the winner was. And so we'll leave it up there for 72 hours, and then you're going to have to email us.
Yes.
And basically, once you email us within 72 hours, we'll get in contact with you and get that game shipped out to you. If unfortunately we haven't heard from you in 72 hours, we'll have to select another winner. It is only open to 18 and older, and we will only be shipping to the United States. So I do apologize, my international friends. Maybe next time.
Yes. We try our best to do, open worldwide, but sometimes it's not possible. All right, so coming up on our channel this month, like we were mentioning, last month was a very busy month for our channel. We put out a lot of videos, and we're going to try to keep up this momentum basically until the end of the year because we have a lot of games that we need to cover. Of course, we are going to continue our Pfister series. We're going to try our best to finish it this month, which means a heavy game a week. We'll see if we can do it.
We'll see. Yeah.
Don't Get Got was pushed to this month, and so that video is going to come out next week, Monday. So hopefully, after a week of tiring elections, you'll have a funny video or something, something fun to watch.
Something silly, yeah.
Something fun to look forward to on Monday. We're planning on covering some other titles like Dinosaur Island, which is something that we haven't done yet.
A new version of it.
A new version of it. We're doing Essen releases kind of sporadically. Not necessarily this month, but you'll kind of...
Wow. As they come in.
As
we'll
they
try
come
to
in.
go, yeah.
And so this month you'll probably see Beyond the Sun. And at least on 2 Fridays, we're going to be live streaming.
Right.
And lastly, as per usual, what is your favorite gaming experience of the month?
Gaming experience? It would have to be discovering and playing several times Trismegistus.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really, really fun. It was I broke the streak. I broke Monique's streak of winning.
Naveen's very proud of that.
Pretty impressed.
I'm happy
myself.
for you too.
Thank
Good.
you. Thank you.
You should be winning.
Yes. So that one is from Board and Dice. We did do a playthrough of that. You can check it out over here.
Yes. We did give it like a pretty positive review, and we mean it. We try to be honest, honest as possible in our reviews. And Naveen, like right when we finished filming the video, he tucked it so peacefully away on our shelf, never to be sold.
It has a spot right there.
Yeah. Love. He loved Trismegistus. Do you have a runner-up?
Runner-up. Yeah, I do actually. This was kind of an impromptu one. This is not a video that we did. This was done online with the designer himself. And this was a game called Dungeon Decorators. That's a game that was on Kickstarter. It did fund successfully.
Yeah.
And it's by a designer by the name of Jeff Fil-Am. He actually kind of held our hand and walked us through a 2-player playthrough of it via Tabletopia, I believe, or one of those online ones. I can't remember. And it's basically a game where you are building out a dungeon by decorating it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have to
It's a cute theme.
And there's these mission cards that you're trying to satisfy with different ways that you're trying to decorate things. It's a really, really cool little design. So hopefully in the future, we can get our hands on a copy of it and showcase it. So those are my 2. What's your main one? The big one.
The big one.
The big one.
The big one is a small game. So because we put out so many videos this month, a majority of our gaming experiences were the games that we were covering.
Yeah.
So my favorite gaming experience was probably learning and playing Calico. I really enjoyed that one. Really resonated with me.
Yeah, that one's good.
Yeah, Naveen, you enjoyed it as well,
yeah.
but I think I'm definitely more on the abstract strategy gaming train than Naveen is.
Yeah.
And so when we were learning it and playing it, I was like, wow, this is puzzle. This is crunchy. Like you're really trying to figure out how to get things to work in your favor.
Yeah, that one is it's tough. You're trying to do it all, and you know
won't.
going
You
into
can't.
it you can't, but you still try to do it all.
Yes, and
And
there's
so,
still like
yeah.
that luck factor that you're trying to kind of move around. But I really had a good time with that one. And so if you're not familiar with it, it is designed by Kevin Russ and published by Flat Out Games and AEG. We did do a playthrough of it, so we will also include that link up there so you can check it out. But that was my favorite game of the month. My runner-up would probably have to be this filler game that we are going to feature on our channel. So
It's a
you will be seeing it
spoiler.
soon. Yeah, it's an Essen release. We discussed it in our top 5 most anticipated Essen games, and that is Café.
Cafe.
That is by dual designers Costa and Rola, Portuguese designers. It's a filler type game about brewing coffee. And so I really, really like that game. That's a spoiler, but
It's
you will
good.
see it. You'll
very
see it very
good.
soon anyway.
Yeah.
So what was your favorite gaming experience of the month? Let us know in the comments down below. And don't forget, if you would like to be entered into our giveaway, then add Mysterium Park to your comment. And you can say anything. It could be whatever game you played or just the experience, or what was just your favorite experience.
Or if you did Essen Spiel Digital, if that was an experience in itself.
Or did you play Halloween games?
Halloween games.
Yeah, that's always fun. Anyway, that is all we have for today. So thank you again so much for your continued support, and we will see you next month.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Sana'y masabi sa awit kong ito, lahat ng inanais nitong puso ko, sana saanan patungo sa buhay, may pag-ibig